Hi there, my dear friend, my best buddy. Got a question for you. It comes from Matthew 16:26. You know, I spend a lot of time in the Bible, and so I spend a lot of time musing on questions and answers. For what is man profited if he shall gain the whole world, all of it, and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? My friend, listen to me now. There's a soul in you. A spark, bam, a spark of God's own breath. A spark that ain't made of dust like this body of ours. This soul of yours, it thinks, it loves, it chooses, it makes decisions. It lives on when this old body turns back to the clay it came from. The good Lord has shown us this truth through His Word. It's the gospel that brings life and immortality to light. So folks, it's the greatest matter of your life to see to the salvation of your soul. Yet how many wander this earth, wander about, not knowing where they're going, deaf to its cries, blind to its worth, and careless about their souls, about its eternal fate. I ask you plainly, do you believe in eternity? Do you believe in a heaven and a hell? And if not, then what's life for? What's it all about? Is it for happiness? Now look around this world. It's full of sorrow. Is it for justice? And where is it? When virtue suffers and wickedness triumphs daily. Without a future reckoning, this world would make a mockery of God's righteousness. But praise be to God, Scriptures, they stand firm, testifying through miracles and prophecies and through the blood of the Lamb and the witness of the saints. There is a life to come. Now, sinner, if you doubt, I plead with you, don't wager your soul on the fleeting pleasures of this world. What would it profit you to gain everything this world offers, yet lose your soul for forever, for eternity? You know, even if it only lasted but 1,000 years, would you risk it? And suppose it does last forever, as God tells us. Now to those who believe, let me ask you, how can you claim to trust in heaven's glory and yet fix your heart on the trifles of this world? The soul is worth more than all the riches, all the pleasures, all the honors of this earth combined. Think about it. This soul of yours, it was breathed into you by God Himself. It can think, it can reason, it can love, it can worship. It can soar to the heavens. It can contemplate the very works of God and join in the songs of the angels. And yet many are content to let this precious gift just lay and rot in sin and neglect, trading it for the fleeting joys of this life. Do you know the price that was paid for your soul? Yeah, God Almighty, He sent His Son to die for it. Jesus Christ, the King of glory, left heaven's throne. He was mocked, beaten, nailed to a cross, all to save your soul. Every drop of His blood, every cry from Calvary declares the worth of your soul to be greater than all the stars in the sky, greater than the whole massive universe. And yet, many of you are selling your souls, not for the world, but for far less. Some trade it for a moment's pleasure, others for just a little wealth, others for pride or revenge. Oh, how foolish it is to trade away your eternal soul for such little trifles, any trifles of any size. One day you'll stand before God, and what we have to show for it. So listen to me now, pilgrim. The soul, it is truly immortal. It will outlive the sun, the moon, and the stars. When this world has crumbled to dust, your soul will still be alive, either rejoicing in heaven or weeping in hell. If you could see eternity even for a moment, you'd know how small and empty this world truly is. Ah, sinner, I fear for some of you. I fear that you'll leave this house of God unmoved, unrepentant, and unprepared. But mark my words, someday there'll come a day when you'll remember what I've told you. You'll remember these truths on your deathbed, or when you stand before the judgment throne. You'll know the worth of your soul. But then it'll be too late. So I beg you, please, I beg you, don't let your soul slip away into eternal ruin. Turn to Christ now. Lay hold of his mercy while there's still time. For what can a man give in exchange for his soul? What, my friend? What can he give? Nothing. Nothing at all. Ain't nothing worth it. Oh, may God awaken you to the worth of your soul before it's too late. God bless, pilgrim. Think on these things before you rest this evening. May God bless you with the right decision. See ya.